Hello.
Hey guys, this is Mike and Matt.
Hey,
Well, you can speak for yourself, Matt. Sorry.
or can I?
Yes.
It's me, Mike.
And me, Matt. And we're back.
We're back, baby!
Yeah. And we're ready to talk about Star Wars.
Wait, what?
The Force has been awakened.
There's a new Star Wars movie?
In you. As if anyone on the planet wouldn't have any clue about that.
Is Watto in it?
What are you waiting for? Go see the new Star Wars. And forget about the prequels, Matt.
Never. I can't.
Well, you can't forget. Never forget.
Yeah.
We're doomed to repeat it. So we're going to talk about Star Wars, and first, though, let's talk about the theater experience.
Yeah.
What did you think, Matt?
It was wonderful.
Yes.
I loved watching
I had an old fuck
all the
sitting
commercials.
next to me.
Yeah, was he bothering you?
He, was old, and he wouldn't,
Just his oldness
he was,
bothered you?
laughing too
That's
much.
ageist.
There were too many people laughing at inappropriate parts in this movie.
It was a very serious movie. No laughing allowed.
Actually, it was weird because people there were parts that I thought were funny, but no one laughed, and then a part where it was obviously it was laugh. It was laugh. It was humor, but it was I wouldn't laugh too much at it, but one or two people would just be like, "Ha!"
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's no way it's a fucking real laugh."
One of the hardest laughs was when a guy behind us was like, ha ha ha!
Yeah, and I was like,
was
laughing
just
at
weird.
him. I was
Yeah.
like, what? But the previews were fucking... It's not so much how many there were, it was just everybody in the audience was an idiot. They were laughing at the stupidest shit. They played a Kung Fu Panda 3 trailer, and by the end of it, I wanted to fucking kill myself because every baby and grandpa and fucking Cro-Magnon in that fucking theater wouldn't... They thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was obviously a joke that had gone on too far in the trailer, like an SNL skit sometimes. And you're like, okay, this is, who is this for? It was for all those motherfuckers in that theater. Oh my god. That's when I was like, fuck.
I was thinking the same thing, but then I actually laughed at that one joke in that one animated movie with the
Which
sloth.
One? Oh, that looked good though.
Oh no, I thought it looked terrible.
What?
Except for the one when he tells the joke and he slowly reacts. I couldn't help.
When he was Well, that I don't know. I thought it looked good.
It's so generic.
Can we get a replay of that? I'll have to redo it on the edit.
It's like the same.
It's funny.
Bullshit celebrity voices, like
Who was voicing?
Jason Bateman and someone else.
Like the guy from
It was
American
distracting.
Psycho?
Yeah, Paul Bateman.
Paul.
What's his name? Is that his name? Jason Bateman?
I think so, something like that. Anyway, send us an email about that.
Yeah, correct me, please.
What else was being played?
That weird trailer that wasn't a trailer for Independence Day.
Yeah, it was it showed Spy,
Yeah.
which was really funny, the movie.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's awesome.
But I was like, is there another movie that's
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a
Spy?
sequel, and then but it was showing the trailer for a movie that had been out on DVD. And then it was it cut it off, and then it showed Independence Day.
That's
but
the
not
kind of
even
marketing like the first one did 20 years ago.
Which is weird because the trailer's already out.
Right.
So it was stupid. It's
and
they had
the internet's out now, so we know every
Right.
movie that's coming out as soon as they start making it.
And
so
they had to fit one more trailer in there pretty much. That's what it was like. It was they had to fit one more trailer in, but it wasn't a complete trailer.
Yeah.
But they had plenty of time for the fucking Star Trek trailer.
Ugh. Ugh. Yikes.
I don't think they've ever made a good Star Trek movie.
First Contact.
With well, yeah, that was a good. That's the only good one, I think.
I like some of the old. I think they made a handful of good ones.
Maybe the first one and
Wrath of Khan is classic.
It's okay.
Yeah.
The remake's better. No.
I didn't mind.
That's what I thought was kind of weird though. Is they remade that movie. Pretty much.
Yeah.
They just switched stuff out.
This may segue into our Star Wars talk because Jar Jar Abrams was behind.
Yeah, he was a producer on that one. Yeah.
But the new Star Trek movies are fine. I don't.
Yeah.
They're whatever.
Star Trek's always though been more about intellectual stuff, not
Yeah.
action.
Not like
but
ramping
they've
dirt
never-
bikes off
Yeah.
of like, yeah!
Well, they've never made a good Star Trek movie that actually encapsulates the actual episodes. They're always about like action, and it's like, in that respect, it's like.
Yeah, although
I think the one that's closest to that is First Contact.
Yeah, I think First Contact's the best.
Yeah.
But I just saw the episode of Enterprise where it has the beginning of the episode is that part like where they make first contact.
Yeah.
And the dude pulls out his shotgun and blows away the Vulcan or whatever.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Like, now this is murdering.
But we're way off track.
Okay, so yeah.
What I was going to say about Star Trek is like those movies feel to me like young hunks like playing Star Trek dress up.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, that's kind of what this new Star Wars movie felt like to me. Like, it's a little bit like Star Wars, like dress up, as opposed to a real movie.
It's way better than any of the prequels.
Totally.
Yeah.
But not that was a big problem. But
Right.
I just thought was in the back of my mind a few times.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, Han Solo's son is the bad guy. Andy's a hunk.
I had a feeling.
Like when he took his mask off, he looked like Zoolander. Like the way he posed.
Well, he
was
didn't
like,
look that disgusting.
No, he was like doing a sexy pose.
Oh.
It was just, I don't know, maybe.
Oh. I was thinking it was weird that he's wearing a mask at all because he's not disfigured or anything.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be like emulate Darth Vader.
Yeah, but Darth Vader was actually like fucked up.
Yeah.
He looked more like when he took his mask off, like Professor Snape from fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, he did have kind of the same
He was
haircut.
like, well, he was wearing like the fucking clokes
Yeah.
and shit, and I was just like, But anyway,
he was like doing a look sexy, like,
it was weird. He was doing a sexy like.
So, before we get into Star Wars,
Yes.
any other final thoughts on the theater experience?
Um.
This is why we stay home and watch movies on TV like a true American.
Pretty much, just to avoid all the dumbasses that go out to the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody. There were no like crying babies, and nobody was an asshole.
There
or
were no
anything.
people talking, which
Right.
can be super
Maybe I'm
frustrating.
just becoming a piece of shit. I was
I
just
think that's what's happening.
Jesus, man. Fuck. I'm your friend.
Both of us.
Well, I don't want
We're
you.
becoming
You're
old
not an
men. We're
asshole.
becoming old men. Gary old.
That guy next to me was like a fucking behemoth. He was like a giant. He sat down next to me, and I was like, holy shit.
He was like the Snoke of humans.
Got the fucking Jewish Tales golem next to me. He's a fucking man of clay.
I didn't even notice him.
I didn't. Well, at first I was like, and then like, he took the entire armrest, and I was like, well, fuck. That's why I started like leaning towards you the whole time. I was like, oh, fuck this guy. But
So,
anyway, okay,
yeah.
that was it. I mean, there was nothing really shocking that happened while we were at the theater.
So, did you like the movie?
Yes, it did. Very much so.
Me too.
Yeah.
The end.
Cool.
All right, next week
See you
we'll be
guys later.
talking about Troll 3. Or some other bullshit that no one cares
The
about.
Revenge of Dildo, man.
Herb away.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's start this off, I guess, on the right foot.
I don't know.
I don't really
It's
know
this
what
new
to
Star
say
Wars.
about it. I mean, I know what to say, but I don't know like what to criticize it. I guess since we both liked it, let's talk about if there's small things that you kind of had that were critical.
Well-
I have some, but they weren't like they didn't detract from the movie. It was just things I kind of saw that I was like, ugh.
I don't think it's a classic movie.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think it's as good as Star Wars. Probably not as good as Empire Strikes Back. But it was like, it perfectly encapsulates what Star Wars is all about. Like, emulating the serials of,
Yeah.
like, the old-time serials, you know. In our next adventure, our heroes are now doing this, and, oh, there's a new villain, and,
Yeah.
the return of Luke Skywalker. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, like, it was perfect.
I felt that it was like they pretty much took A New Hope and made that again.
Yes. So maybe that's one of the things I'll say, like,
There were a lot
if
of
it wasn't
shots-
for the inclusion of the old characters,
right.
like, I wouldn't have given a shit about anything that happened in that movie. Like, the whole battle at the end with, you know, all the
Oh.
stuff flying around and, oh, we have to blow up the new Death Star. It's like, I don't care.
I think a lot of that stuff was in books.
Was it?
Like remember the Super Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
That could blow, but it like could blow shit up, and then I was weird because like, and then didn't they even have a thing where like Han Solo and Leia had a son that like Luke trained in the books
I think
too,
so.
which is kind of weird that they ended up saying all that shit doesn't count and they ended up just redoing that.
Yeah.
But I think that they didn't, like Luke didn't end up having a son, even though he did.
I think he did.
Well, I meant in the books.
Oh, I think he did in the books.
Right.
I stopped reading them a long time ago.
But I meant like in the movie, there was no like Luke's, well, that we know of, I guess. That kind of came out of, that was the one big thing, is like, even though like, I was like, oh fuck, this is Luke, but I was like, well, this guy's too fucking skinny to be Luke when he came out, and then I was like, well, who
there were a few times where his voice sounded like I thought it might have been Mark Hamill.
Who the fuck is this? And then like, I thought it was maybe like, I don't know, like I couldn't really understand who it was, and then like, out of nowhere there was just like, your father, my fucking father, and my grandfather, and I was like, also was related to Darth Vader, and then I was like, oh wait, that was like
Yeah.
Leia.
But in the books, like,
Don't they have like a couple kids? They have like
yeah, they
two
have a few kids, and they're like they stay together forever and like live happily ever after, and they, you know.
To me, it didn't really make sense. Like, it made sense why Indiana Jones would fucking like go off, and it made no sense why he would return and like get married to like just some chick that he
Yeah.
for no reason. But like, I don't get why he would ever fucking like he would break like him and Leia got broken up.
I thought that was kind of cool though, because it's not quite what you would expect. But the more I thought about it, like,
just
Han Solo is kind of like a space loser,
yeah.
and like even as he's old, he's like just kind of
But it's like
stumbling his way through life.
to do a swerve like that. There's no reason for that. I felt
I don't know. That didn't bother me at all. I thought it was interesting.
he's just too old.
What do you mean?
Like, he just, like, to me, he looked like too old. It's like, who the fuck is going to take care of him out in space? Like Chewbacca, I guess. But he's
He
fucking
didn't do
older.
a good job. He got murdered like in his first adventure.
Well, no, because ever since that happened, he'd been out in space, I meant.
Yeah.
Like, with Chewbacca, just
Right.
by himself, and he hadn't fucking talked to, like, Leia.
Well, they raised a kid, I guess, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
At
And
some
then,
point, like, he left, and he was
probably when, like, his son turned evil.
yeah. That's why they were
They
like,
broke
we
up.
deal with it in our own way or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool that he was kind of just like a space rapscallion.
I don't know. I think Han Solo needs to fucking die.
Well, you got your wish.
Oh, shit. No, I don't want him to die.
It's too late.
I shouldn't have said that.
Look what you've done.
Seemed out of character because he seemed to like have a character progression, and then they like
Who, Han Solo?
Yeah, they reset him for some reason.
You mean in this movie?
Yeah,
Uh,
like I mean, like in the movies, he seemed to be like, okay, when I'm gonna settle down to be a family man. I guess he did, but it's like it's just weird that he would just be like, okay, Chewie, let's pack up and get the fuck out of here. now that my son's a fucking
space
Darth
Hitler.
Vader.
My son's
well.
a new Hitler.
Maybe we'll see. But
I don't know, that didn't bother me at all. I thought it was actually kind of cool because the whole time I thought that he would like be a leader in the army,
right,
but he wasn't.
that's bullshit.
Is it?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
mean?
It's whatever.
It's true. We just saw it in the movie.
I know, but it's bullshit. It's a
You
lie.
try making a movie. You make Star Wars
I can't. It's already been done.
to perfection by George Lucas and Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Podcast is about to be deleted.
Where was the pod race in this movie? I was waiting the whole time. I wanted to see Sebulba come back for revenge.
He's not dead.
I know.
No,
The dude's out there just waiting.
he
Hopefully
could
they
come
make
back.
him, give him his own spin-off movie.
It could happen, I guess,
You better.
but it probably won't.
Don't say that.
He could.
Darth Sebulba.
Yes.
It'd be fucking awesome. He'd be walking around with his hands like holding lightsabers with his feet. Best movie ever.
That does sound pretty funny.
No, it doesn't.
But
It sounds horrible.
It sounds funny, but it wouldn't be good. It would just be like...
It'd be terrible.
There were some pretty funny parts in this movie that were supposed to be funny that were actually funny. Like the part where like the stormtroopers like Darth Vader is fucking throwing a fit.
Yeah.
And fucking
Like back away slowly.
Yeah.
On the way. Yeah, I thought that was really funny.
Oh god, yeah, that was some really good stuff. It was weird because like that dude with the fucking double flap, there was another one of those in the movie, but this time like he wasn't a fucking tiny dude. He was like a full grown man or some shit.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like the dude that has like the roast beef face. He's got like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there was another one in this movie, but he was like a fucking regular sized human.
Yeah, that was really weird. His head was like too big for his body.
Yeah, and he was like
they
as big
made
as everyone else.
They made the mask too big and like, oh shit, well, can't fix that with CGI.
Yeah, and I was like,
yeah, I thought that guy looked weird.
and then they showed like another one, and the other one was like small, and I was like, what? I was like, I don't get what's going on. Then they had like, I guess that was the same dude, the same fisherman.
Yeah, Admiral
I
Akbar.
guess his ass has been sticking around Leia for no reason.
I thought I saw George Takei in the background in one of those scenes, but
Really?
I could have been wrong. Like just standing around.
George to Lucas.
Didn't think you'd do it to me, Joe.
Do you think he made a sequel? Do you think he made a fucking appearance?
I don't know.
Probably not.
He did in all the prequels, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't see him one time.
You weren't looking in the right place.
I had to look for the only thing in the scene that wasn't CG. I'm like, where'd he go? He just stands out. He's like, it's hard for me to like review this movie because it's like I liked it, but I also was like super high on Phantom Menace. But I think now that I'm older, I can kind of tell shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can't. I don't know. I
don't know.
I liked it. Like
Every scene with Han Solo was
funny.
like magical.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That was great.
He actually seemed like he gave a shit for once.
Yeah.
Unlike
Although he's
fucking Expendables and
well, he's
fucking
even
Indiana Jones.
even in those movies, like he has some good moments, but he also has some couple of, like really weird bad moments.
Yeah.
Like even in this one when
He did a lot of like not speaking and like reacting.
When Ray was like,
"Are you a fucking
I've never
mime?"
seen so much green," and he like looks at her like, "Fuck you," like, and then he just doesn't
But
say anything.
it's like he wanted to say something like it was his kid, but he didn't, and it was just like
it's just awkward.
he
silence.
wanted to comfort her, but he just decided not to.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's like, huh? Okay. And then there was like times when like things would happen, he would just be like, and then like Chewie did something one time, and he was like, and I was like, what? I like that one time when he was like, are you a fucking mime? What's going on?
I thought it was pretty cool when Chewie got shot and he was like freaking out.
Yeah.
Because that's something I noticed in the original trilogy, like when they're in the trash compactor, like Chewie is flipping the fuck out, like way more than everyone else. Like he's terrified.
Yeah.
Like Chewie, calm down. He's like, no.
He's like,
So he's
"Oh,
kind of like
shit."
a space pussy sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much just a walking dog.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But yeah, every scene with Han and Chewbacca was awesome.
he's a space pussy. There you have it. Oh Jesus. So, who wasn't good, Matt? Was there anybody or any scenes that you were like,
Man, like
what was with the red
when
arm?
the
with
Millennium
C-3PO?
Falcon crashed, that was like the CGI-est CGI that ever CGI'd. Like it looked
I don't remember that.
at the end when it crashes in the snow.
Oh,
Like, can't they get a model? And
I mean, I don't remember it looking bad particularly.
I thought it looked really fake.
especially after like the prequels and like a ton of shit I've seen recently.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I guess it was CG. I'm guessing, but I just didn't. I don't have a discerning eye about that kind of stuff.
Sometimes it jumps out at me.
Yeah.
Like the whole end space battle was like, it looks like a cutscene from any video game or movie that.
I thought it looked a lot better than that.
Really?
But at the same time, I didn't really have a huge stake in it because it was like, I felt like it was like just New Hope version 2. So like,
Right.
I knew it was going to happen.
Right.
Unless if they reversed it and the bad guys won, I would have been like, holy shit! But I knew that wasn't going to happen because the bad guys were already on top. You can't have the bad guys on top and win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could, but then it would be like, well, there's no sequels. So
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of like, well, I know how this is going to happen.
Right.
Fucking C-3PO's fucking hand or whatever. R2, yeah.
His red arm.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? I don't remember that.
I like that.
Well, when did that happen? Did that happen in like before?
They don't
It didn't
explain
happen in like the last movie, right?
No.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what makes Star Wars great. Is there's so much stuff like that they never explain.
Like in
just
fucking Star Wars, the prequels. That was the best.
If you keep comparing this to the prequels, like, I mean,
we're gonna be here all night.
yeah.
You just
That's
can't
not
hold
a
it.
good benchmark to.
You can't hold it up to that level of quality
Yeah, exactly. It'll never match it.
because there's no way in hell all that was CG.
That pod race was real. They filmed it out in the desert with the real Sebulba.
A real humanoid that had 4 fucking.
Yeah, he was a true freak. He had like, instead of a mustache, he had little tendrils that like hung down.
He'd been hanging out in front of a fucking nuclear explosion.
His real name was John Sebulba.
John Sebulba. John Sebulba Sr. Oh, God. He had a
His name
little
from his Uncle
Sebulba boy.
Sebulba.
Fucking shit. I felt like the 2, like, main characters were pretty cool.
Yeah, they were great.
I felt like, since they were relatively people I'd never really heard of before, like, they kind of, like, just went for it, too. So
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, there was never a time where I was like, I feel like these people are just, like, acting. I mean, I knew they were acting, but I felt like they had different personalities. Like, what's his face? Like, Finn or whatever was, like, super, like, he was, like, all he wanted to do was run away and stuff. Which is, like, understandable, I guess, because he was, like, a stormtrooper, but I thought that was interesting, because, like, they'd never had a stormtrooper that had defected. And it kind of talked more about, like, would they say, like, we should get more clone troopers in here instead, or...
Yeah, definitely. I think
they talk more about, like, what happened. They, like, steal people and, like, fucking train them up.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
Jesus.
horrifying.
Yeah.
But you can tell like they focused a lot more on like having good performances in this movie, since like that was one of the biggest problems with the prequels. Like no one was good in them.
Yeah, I felt like everyone had like no emotions in the.
Yeah.
Like everybody was like emotionless. Like, damn, I can't relate to any of these people.
Even Samuel Jackson, like the most emotional actor ever. They're
Right.
Like, nope, don't do it.
Yeah. Don't do it. So this is actually just going to be us shitting on the prequels instead of praising The Force Awakens. No. I don't know, it's hard for me because I can't, like... I've already said this, but it's like, I saw the movie and I liked it, and I'm trying to think if there's really anything bad to say about it for me, because... I mean, I would say definitely go see it, but...
I just,
I hate this fucking movie.
That's what it comes down to. I totally hate this movie.
I might. Siskel and Ebert, give it 2 thumbs down. Fuck it. Straight to the toilet.
I think some of the like combat was cool.
Yeah. I felt like
a lot of dudes were getting shot, and it was
the lightsaber fights were actually like cool, because I felt like since neither of them were like expert, it was like you could definitely tell, because like things would happen, like a tree would fall over and like the dude would wait for it to fall down because he couldn't just like jump over it or fucking like.
Yeah, having a lightsaber battle in a forest, like cutting down trees, was awesome.
I was like, this is sweet.
Whoever came up with that idea is a genius.
Yeah, and then also like, I liked how he would just like stop the blast.
Yeah.
And it like stayed there until he like left the area, and then it would be.
Yeah, that was a new power, like force freeze or whatever.
Yeah.
That was cool. So I liked all that stuff, but like the CGI dogfights and stuff really didn't do it for me. Like the in space battle.
So, like Star Wars Michael Vick.
Yeah.
CGI. Oh, the fucking planes. Okay. I was like, CGI dogfights. I don't remember that.
Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I didn't think it was particularly well done. Like, I hate to keep, in all honesty, like none of the action in this movie was as good, like as well done as the pod race in episode 1. Like that pod race.
Well, guys, thanks for fucking watching.
That's an excellent action scene. Like it was really well done.
Anyway,
that's just
I'm
my
thinking
belief.
Matt is fucking around.
I'm not.
He's
I don't think Jar Jar Abrams is a great action director. Like none of the action in that movie stands out as being like the Hoth battle from Empire Strikes Back. Like that was like a game changer, and nothing in this movie kind of.
I mean I felt like the what was it called? The lightsaber was really good.
It was good, but it wasn't better than Darth Maul in Episode 1.
Yeah, it was way better. Darth Maul, I hated that character so much.
No, but that battle between him and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon was amazing.
I didn't like that. It was
really?
like there was no reason for it. It was so people were just fucking swinging around.
Didn't you hear the music?
Lightsabers. That was the only reason that battle was even worth watching. And even then, if you take that music out, it's not worth anything. And fucking the lightsaber fight that you watched, like in The Force Awakens, that had like hardly. I don't think it had like hardly any music.
I wanted to talk about the music at some point.
Okay, let's do it.
Nothing stood out.
Other than the theme or whatever? Like the main theme or whatever?
Yeah, like...
It seemed like they didn't use a lot of music in this movie one.
It's hard to talk about because, like, I'll probably need to listen to it more.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like in the prequels, like, each prequel had a new theme that was amazing. Like, there was the...
Yeah.
There was nothing as good as that in this movie.
Yeah, but that's only because John Williams probably
like 100 years old.
Is awesome, and they had to fucking bolster their movie with something, or they were fucked.
Yeah.
This one, it seemed like they didn't really need that as much because they actually had, like, actual actors acting.
Yeah. I guess I was just expecting, like...
a new theme.
A new theme.
They're like, the golden eye.
This summer, the hit of the summer is John Williams' Star Wars.
I know what you mean.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to hear it a few more times.
Like, the only one I really remember is, like, the prequel, like, the Duel of the Fates. That's the only thing that ever stuck out to me from the prequels.
There's, like, the love theme in Episode 2.
Yeah, but I wouldn't fucking ever
I thought that
classify that as anything.
I thought it was a good tune.
I wouldn't
Good
listen
little ditty.
to it if it wasn't in the movie, though. It's not like Duel of the Fates.
Yeah.
Like, that was awesome, but it was like once again, like, I felt like that, like, there's
Where they're
so
like,
many...
oh crap, this movie sucks. John Williams, you need to bail us out and write an awesome...
Well, I felt like that, specifically that lightsaber fight, just made no sense with the amount of, like, different things that went wrong with it. Like, they were shown earlier in the movie able to use super speed, and then they didn't use it when it really, like, counted at the end to run through those fucking doors real quick.
Dark side clouds everything.
Yeah, I mean, it happened for 3 fucking movies. The dark side clouded the writing and the dialogue and the CG and the fucking...
Yeah.
Like, I felt like, yeah, the action, there was a lot of it, but there just wasn't... It had no substance. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that, like, in Force Awakens, I was, like, completely moved by, like, everything that happened, because I had a feeling I knew it was going to happen for certain things, because it was, like, very similar to A New Hope, mixed with a couple other things, but, like, I was, like, invested in, like, the... Not really super invested, but I, like, really liked the lightsaber battle, and then, like, I was pretty well invested because I had a feeling I knew it was going to happen with Han Solo and his son. So, like, when everybody was just, like, super quiet, I was like, fuck, I know it's going to happen. And that was, like, super emotional.
Yeah.
And there was, like, really nothing, no music there.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was like, holy shit. But as far as action, yeah, like, whenever they would show, like, a dogfight, I was like, well, this is cool, he's blowing all these ships up and stuff, but it's like, the action I was more concerned with was the shit that was actually going on the ground with, like, Kylo Ren and, like, Finn and stuff, like, when they were, like, running around and shit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Yeah. But, like, the only thing really... I mean, there were good space battles in Star Wars. Like, there were... you know, the original, they had, like, the trench run and, like, the part at the end with, like, what's-his-face stealing Han Solo's clothes and shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, I always liked the ground stuff more anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's more relatable. Like, I can't really relate to, like, being in space and flying around because it's not possible right now. I mean, at least with, like, laser fucking, you know, I guess I could fly around in space, but I couldn't, like, you can't, like, fucking fire weapons out there.
You can try. Mike just almost...
I didn't really know what to say, because I was like, well, shit, I guess you can, but I don't know...
Don't tell me you can't fire weapons in space!
I didn't specify. I meant, like, we don't have laser guns that fire, like...
Yeah.
Like laser blasts.
What else?
You got anything else?
Yeah,
You're like, I hated this fucking movie.
I hated the movie from start to finish.
I can tell you...
Minute one to minute...
From now, Jar Jar's wonderful eye stalks have everything over this pile of filth.
When Boss Nass shook his
flab,
it moved me to tears.
It shook my heart. It's like, wait, what? Shit.
Now that's a real moment.
Now that's fucking pod racing. Now that's what I call pod racing. It's like, no, this is flying a plane.
Yeah, all the new characters I thought were good.
It's an Abu Cruiser, motherfucker.
I thought the scene at the end with Luke was amazing.
Yeah, that was sweet.
It couldn't have been any cooler.
Yeah. They fucking...
It was great.
I'm sure they filmed that on some Celtic Isle or some shit somewhere.
But it was real.
Yeah, it was
You could
awesome.
tell it wasn't some CGI
bullshit. I could tell, like, when stuff was like when the creatures were real, for the most part, they were all real, except for I had a feeling like some of them were like half and half. Like,
yeah.
Like the guy that was giving out the food rations, I think he was like half and half, and the lady with like I felt like her eyes were real. Like it almost felt like somebody was wearing a thing and they were actually like mocapping, because it was scary. Because when her eyes would react, I'd be like, "Is there like someone's real eyes?" And they were like fucked up. You know what I mean? They looked real, but like, you know, obviously there was they didn't really have like a person on set that looked like that, but it was probably, you know what I mean?
It was that Freak Sabulba's like cousin.
Yeah. Rebulba.
That is revolting.
But I liked how the characters like...
Yeah, there were tons of new creatures, and you know, the CGI ones still stand out a little bit, but it was fine.
I like how not everybody knew that like Han Solo actually existed, and like other characters were... You know, like Luke Skywalker, I thought he was a myth, because like some people, it's like the galaxy's huge. It's not like as soon as things were over, every single person would know about it. So I thought that was cool how like, and other people had heard of the Force, and it wasn't just like the Jedis, but like, you know, it almost kind of, it reminds me of like when we would play like the role-playing Star Wars game, and it's like people would talk of things across the galaxy, but it's like...
Yeah, Jedis were like more exotic.
Right. But people like knew of them, but they weren't like, you know...
They weren't like a dime a dozen like in the prequels.
Right, you could go an entire fucking like lifetime without ever seeing a fucking... having a Sith or a fucking Jedi affect your life.
Yeah.
So.
I thought the Snoke was fucking awesome.
Which one was he again?
The new Emperor or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I hope that guy is really a giant, because that was so cool.
And his lightsaber's like that big.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was really well done.
I actually really hope what they do is
CGI
if he actually trains the other dude, he doesn't have a lightsaber, because he like just doesn't need one. Because I always thought that was what was cool about Palpatine, is like he never used a lightsaber, until they fucking did that shit in the prequels. But like,
he's like double wielding motherfucker.
Yeah.
This ain't your daddy's Emperor.
Yeah, but it's
like rides in on a skateboard.
Right. But it's like he didn't even fucking use one in the Return of the Jedi. He was like, "This is for Jedis. Fuck this shit." And I was just like, "Yeah, because you can just zap people to death."
You want this, don't you?
He's like, it's like fucking jazz hands, motherfucker. Yeah. Just leaves me wanting to see the next movie, which is good. I didn't particularly... I mean, I did feel that way about, like, when I saw, like, Episode 1, but it was mainly because I wanted to see
This is an entire, like, 3-hour movie where nothing happened.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay, well, shit, I want to see Darth Vader eventually appear.
Yeah.
I was
Or
like-
any character from Star Wars.
And then I was like, okay, episode 2, I want to see Darth Vader eventually appear. And then episode 3, last 10 seconds. Oh, he appeared, and he's just some
Now I don't want that.
dude fucking crying. Fuck. Yeah. But, can only go up from here.
Yeah. I felt like I was overly critical, but, I mean, it was great. It was
It's all good, man.
It's more Star Wars.
It sucks that, like, Han Solo died, but at this point you could kind of tell that, like, his fucking adventures were over. I mean, they could keep him around, I guess, but it would just kind of be, like, sad. Because he was still wearing fucking... he wasn't wearing the same shit, but it was kind of like...
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're older. Fuck. You still have the same haircut. I did
I mean,
find...
he could survive that, because what happened to him was not as bad as what happened to Darth Maul, and he survived.
That's true. In the books or whatever.
Yeah, he got cut in half and fell off of the
That's
thing.
true, but he had, like, he was a forceman or whatever.
Yeah, and he was like a strong
Yeah.
lad, not like an old timer.
Not a man that was about to die right
Yeah,
before that.
like, he probably died of old age right before he got stabbed.
He, like, goes going like that, and he's just like, stabs him, and as he does it, it goes through dust. He's like, you're too late, son. It's like, Jesus.
Like, oh, my Lanta.
Oh. But yeah, I think that, like, they had the right people survive, because, like, Leia can be a general, like, just issuing orders and strategic things until she's, like, dead, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Luke can do the same thing, because he's, at this point, he's become Yoda. He's, like, the master.
Yeah.
So,
I hope he has a big role in the next one, just like
Yeah.
Han Solo did in this one.
yeah, because I felt like, it's just a shame they didn't have, like, too much interaction with them, but, like, they didn't have, like, a super amount of interaction in the movie. I mean, they did, but it wasn't like, you know, they were always fucking, you know, I guess they did, but it was like, it was
Yeah.
mainly they would go off and do their own missions after a while.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they bring Londo back.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he fucking didn't show up. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully he will be back in the next one. Let's just bring everybody back. Yoda Jr.
Lobot.
Oh, yeah.
Yoda Jr.
Yeah.
He got his name from his Uncle Yoda.
Lobot should look the same, though, because he's supposed to be a cyborg, right?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
So I think that guy died.
Oh, shit.
When they dropped him down that chimney and fucking... For Your Eyes Only.
Was that him?
Yeah. It was the same actor.
Oh, shit.
that was
You didn't even
Blofeld.
see his face in that movie, really, did you?
No, just his
Body.
bald head.
Your bald head as they actually killed the man. They were like, you're fucked, idiot. He's like, no.
He's like, Lobot rules!
Boom. Man. Well,
Final thoughts?
you're like, before I disintegrate you, motherfucker. There were like 5,000 commercials in front of this fucking movie for
It's
Star
so
Wars.
bad.
And it was like, there was to this point where there was a commercial for a Pets toy. Like, for fucking Star Wars. Which was probably the only commercial I thought was kind of cool because it was for pets.
Yeah.
But it was like, we had already seen like a shit ton of other ones. And I was just like, okay, we get it. Christmas is like less than a fucking week away and Star Wars is hot right now. I'm fucking also seeing the movie, so fuck off. It's not like you need to like, you know,
Sell it any more than you already
right.
have.
You're selling it to the wrong fucking people. They're already in the theater, you dumbass. God.
Although there probably were people in that theater that would have like bought more tickets to see that.
Oh my god. I
after
would
they'd
have
already bought
paid
tickets.
more on my ticket to not have any fucking commercials.
Me too. I hate them.
Fucking bullshit. But about the movie itself,
I hated that even worse.
oh my god. My qualms did not lie with the movie. They lied with my cock. I was actually pissed that there weren't a lot of cool previews. It was just like bullshit.
Yeah.
I guess they knew their audience though. It was a bunch of fucking numbnuts kids.
Jesus.
I meant like going to see the movie, not like not like fans or anything. I meant like fucking.
Not everyone's like a mouth breather.
What's a what?
There were probably smart people in that audience.
We were there.
Oh!
Fuck this.
Yeah, the guys that wanted their own Sebulba movie. Real smart.
I didn't say I wanted my
See a
own
guy-
Sebulba movie. I just think it would be a funny thing.
It would be awesome. You could hold 2 lightsabers, one on each foot.
That's like when apes put bananas in their feet. It's like, you have hands.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You have hands, you dumb fuck. You subhuman.
Why use them when you can use your feet? Twice as much.
Twice as dirty.
I'd fucking watch hours of that shit. Apes holding bananas with their
It's
feet.
a little excessive. I'd watch like a couple minutes, not an hour's worth of banana holding feetsdom. Banana holding feats of fury. Starring Jimbo the Ape. Fuck.
Crazy monkeys.
The Ape Awakens. Now they need to have an ape in the next movie.
Hell yeah.
Like not a fucking chimp, an actual gorilla.
Right.
Fuck yeah. There's a fucking gorilla in the fucking basement. Bob's turning into a fucking evolved human.
There should be a gorilla Jedi. That'd be fucking
I'm
awesome.
pissed they haven't done that now that I just brought that up.
Because it's so cool, amazing.
Well, after they
You're
made the
pissed that it's not
prequels and there's
real?
no fucking gorilla Jedi,
There should be gorillas in every movie.
Jawl should have been a Jedi.
Dude.
And they could have, like, lightsabers for teeth.
Best henchman ever.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god.
I thought you meant the shark.
It's like, huh? I felt like the premonition was really cool, like when she went downstairs. I knew it was going to happen, but it was like very
I didn't know
reminiscent of like. Well, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I felt like it was very reminiscent of like Luke when he had like the visions and stuff like that. But I thought it was really cool that like she wasn't trained at all, and like she was somewhat able to use it, but you could tell that if like somebody that was like a Sith Lord came in, she would have been fucking destroyed. Like she needs training. And like the other guy needs training too. You never really seen that before where like they're both kind of like just starting out.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Maybe they'll evolve that over time, and you know, maybe he'll turn to the light side, or maybe she'll go to the dark side or something.
Yeah. The sky's the limit.
Yeah. And
All
I
you
want
have
to
to
see
do is
like
not-
more of the Snoke person and actually see what he's about.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that they showed him, but they didn't like go straight to him and be like, okay, so let's fucking hash it out.
Well, the guy that's directing the next one is the guy that directed Looper, so
Oh, nice.
we're in
That
good
movie was
hands.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was an amazing movie.
To like introducing time travel.
Episode 8, starring Bruce Willis.
Hell yeah, man. Bruno's Return. That's what it should be called.
Bruno's Revenge.
Yeah. He's like, glass of water. I got you some.
Darth Bruno.
Coming right up. I got that coming right up.
Bruno's Jedi Bop.
Grandpa always gave me good advice. It's like, what? I think that's the only one he wrote on that album.
We should do a whole podcast about Bruno.
Yeah, I'll bring the CD and we'll listen to it and review the tracks.
All right.
Hell yeah. So somehow
So
we
it's-
went from Star Wars to fucking Bruce Willis as Bruno.
I thought Bruno was a real person.
He is.
He seemed real to me.
Bruno Willis. Bruno Wayne. He's the actual Batman. Hell yeah, man. That'd be sweet.
All right, we should probably wrap this shit up.
Fucking call the railroad. We're off the tracks, motherfucker.
So, in conclusion, F minus, worst movie this summer.
F minus for Force Awakens. What would you rate it?
I'd give it 4 stars.
How would you
Out of
rank
20.
it? Like in the grand scheme of
That's
7
really hard.
movies?
I mean,
Oh, Bob's
it was better than episodes 1, 2, or 3. I mean, I think I can safely say that.
So you do like this one is rated as number 4.
I'd say so.
for you. Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd say probably the same thing. But that's, I think maybe like as time goes on, maybe things will change. It just depends. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. The thing is, like, with Star Wars 4, 5, and 6, and with Indiana Jones and like all these other movies, it's like these movies were never like intentionally like meant to have like sequels or prequels. Like, I mean, the people could go back and do it whenever they wanted to, but whenever you add to something like that officially, it's hard to live up to, like, because most of the time, by the time that people get around to it, the people are like either super old or they're just older, or you can't get the same people back. So I think it was hard for them to live up to the hype. I think they did. They did a really great job.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause,
they probably did about as good as you could
right.
these days.
I think they did like a wonderful job of, like, you know, with everyone like naysaying and hating, or like some people being like, this is the greatest movie ever made or whatever. It fell.
Yeah.
You know, this fell into what I think, like, I wish George Lucas could have done with the prequels, and it, you know, like, just let the actors be actors, and kind of like how the originals were, just let them act their parts and let them do their shit. It was just good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously he wrote the script, but you know what I meant. Like, he wrote the script for Star Wars 1 and all those other ones, but
Yeah, but
let them like act their character, like let them act and stuff.
right, and I don't think his strength as a director is like getting good performances out of actors.
Yeah, that's why it was I've seen in a lot of back behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Genius to bring in like other directors.
Yeah, like for Empire Strikes Back, because
Right.
like the guy they brought in was really good at
that
like,
kind of stuff.
working with actors.
Yeah.
He probably should have done that in the prequels, and I think he tried to. Like, he tried to get
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg to direct
Right.
stuff like that, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I'd say that's probably about where I rank it as well.
All right.
Definitely with the prequels, but like not
You can tell Bob's
not as good as 4, 5, or 6. I don't know how I would really rate those though. I don't know. To me, like, I know that people rate them differently, but to me, like, I only see them as like one movie. Like,
Yeah.
I watch them and I'm like, I can't really watch. I mean, you can watch them. You could watch definitely like the first one and just be done. But I feel like 5 and 6 are definitely like a combo. You have to kind of like watch those together. But it's like once you've watched 5 and 6, you kind of have to be like, well, shit. You know, you got to watch 4. Obviously, you have to watch 4 first, but
I think 4 is like one of the best movies ever made. It's a perfect movie, a masterpiece, and it will never be topped.
Well,
like this one was a good, like solid entertainment, like well done, but it's not a classic movie. Like, it's not all-time great.
Yeah. Well, right now it might be one day.
You never know.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched a movie and came straight out of the theater and been like, that's a classic.
Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. The second Solo walk.
Actually, I probably said, like, this movie's awesome back in the
movie
day.
Ever. Woo!
But
let's go drink some Surge.
I was a fucking idiot.
It was a different
And
time. It was the 90s.
I probably should have been killed.
Everyone loved that movie the first day it came out. It
True.
took a little while for people to realize.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever walked out of a movie and been like, yeah, that's an instant classic? I mean, besides, obviously, like, I guess... I'm trying to think.
Mad Max this year. Like, that was...
I would say, yeah, that's a really good, like, sequel. Or not sequel, but, like, a definitely a good entry in that series. It's probably the best Mad Max they've ever made, honestly.
Yeah. Skyfall.
Yeah, Skyfall was good.
There's been a few.
I don't know if it would be like an instant classic, but it was definitely the best of the...
I knew it was one of the best Bonds.
Daniel Craig's.
Yeah.
It's definitely, like... It's hard to beat, like, a Sean Connery, but there's been, like, at least a couple that have been shit, but, like... You know, you could beat those with that one. But, like... Yeah.
End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Escape from L.A. Bunch of bullshit.
I think I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay.
Nobody did.
Looks like we're done.
All right, signing off. Our next podcast will be about episode 8.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.